Hey, friends and family. This is SV News Nugget. I'm on live, Tish. I'm waiting on my sister to come in. She done talked me into coming on here, and you guys, we're gonna talk about a couple of things, but I'm not gonna talk to myself. I'm gonna have to wait. Sis, are you in the house? Are you in the house? Hey, Janet. How are you? See, I told you guys we were gonna go live, so I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. Hello, Renita, Michelle, Shamika. Shamika's back in. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, you guys. We've got a lot to share. We're gonna talk about some stuff. Amanda, how you doing? Okay, Tora. Hi, sis. You're always there. You guys, I'm waiting. My sis supposed to come in. I haven't seen her show up yet. You guys, we're gonna talk about some things. Now, I didn't title this because we're still in testing, so we're still trying to see if we're going to have maybe more than 15 minutes. Good afternoon, Helen. How you doing? Okay, you guys, let me share with you guys an update. This is going to be really an exclusive. Now, I don't know. Is anyone following the Jasmine Island case? You guys remember the young lady that went to the club in Atlanta probably maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, and Dominique Williams was supposed to allegedly raped her and did some things. Good afternoon. Well, you guys, hey Frank, how you doing? Nice showing up. You guys hit the thumbs up. So you guys, I've got a video. I'm gonna put it out there because it's Dominique is trying to get okay, so Amanda remembers the story. Do anybody else remember the story? Cause we got some breaking news. I haven't even put it out there. You don't know? Renita, am I saying your name right? Renita? Renita Hunt doesn't know. It's a lot to go back on, Renita. I can kind of recap it if you guys want me to. Okay, Renita. I can recap it a little bit for you guys, but it may be kind of lopsided. I think I can tell it where it's not. No, I don't know. Oh, Janet, you don't know? No, ma'am, I haven't heard. Please do. Okay. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys, and it'd be best if I take the glasses off because, to be honest with you, I can't see your comments if I take the glasses off. I'm just letting you guys know because I can't see close up. I can see far away, but I can't see close up. So let me recap. That way, I'm from Atlanta and have not heard what? Okay, okay, you guys are so far behind. Thank you. Oh, you do? Okay, good. My sis said that they got me up and running. Shamika, I remember he is very foul. Okay. See, so I'm gonna try to. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Yes. So I'm gonna try to share with you guys to get you caught up. I can't see close up either. Okay, so there was this young lady. I'm gonna tell y'all the story because I follow this story. So you guys make sure that I don't mind if you guys network, but you know you can't use certain words. So don't say the S word. Don't be saying, I'm grabbing. Just use your emojis, at whatever, whoever, and network with each other because we got to support everyone. If you know, I'm just saying, there's some people in here that has channels and they want their channel to grow. Well, this is a community. And one of the things that I wish and I hope everyone get accustomed to is to support each other. Because if you don't support each other, especially with the community that you know, you're gonna end up with things that you don't even like. You know, you're gonna have a whole bunch of chat rooms that you can't go to. So you guys make sure that if someone sends you emoji, they're looking at your channel, they want you to look at their channel. You always got an opportunity later to not like it if you don't like it, but let's support each other. Okay, so just don't use those words because we need this channel to keep growing. Always give me shout outs on your channel because I'm gonna be your girl and we're gonna make this relationship work, okay? Because this is what we need. We need numbers, you guys. Numbers is where it's at, and that's why I've been working. Even when I'm at work, I'm working while you guys are sleeping, trying to get numbers, trying to get people to come because we're gonna tell the truth. Now we can disagree on anything. And I'm just put this out there. We can disagree on anything, but we're gonna disagree with respect. Okay? So anyway, you guys, and like I said, I can't really see until I get another phone. And I was gonna do that maybe today. I don't know why I'm waiting. But if I had the phone right here and it shows me in bigger font, then we're gonna do good. Anyway, you guys, let me tell you the story. So there was this young lady, and her name is Jasmine, and she's from St. Louis. Well, her and her boyfriend was breaking up or whatever, and so on her birthday, she decides she's gonna go down to Atlanta to party to have a good time. So she goes down to Atlanta and I think she's got some kids down there that she was going to visit also. So she goes down there. She goes to this club called the Opera. And she parties. Well, when she goes there, she's got this real skimpy dress on. It's just barely tucking underneath her butt cheeks. And she's got a nice body, you guys. And I'm just telling you. So I'm trying to give you a visual too. So she didn't wear no panties, and she's at the club. So she's doing a live at the club at the same time. This is on her birthday. While she's partying, guys are coming up to her and like, "Hey, you want to party? Let's dance." And she's like, "Turn it up, y'all! Turn it up, y'all! Turn it up and stuff." So there was this guy that was going to his name was Augusta or Augusta or something. He's some kind of rapper. And so he was going to have a concert that night. So they were going to have a twerking contest. So she was partying and she had party. She was doing a live on Facebook at the time. So she was, letting everybody know she was having a good time. And so there was this guy that came up to her and he introduced himself as Dominique Williams and he wanted to party with her. And so she was getting pure D drunk or whatever. So anyway, you guys, she been getting a little bit tipsy and she doesn't even drink, but she was drinking plenty that night. She was stumbling all over the place. She was twerking all over the place. And a lot of people was video recording her and stuff. So anyway, she got up on, well, she wanted to do the twerking. And you guys talk about it in the chat. So, and give me those likes up, you guys. Always give me my likes up because right now I'm supposed to be cutting weeds. And I done sit down to chit chat. Okay? So anyway, she apparently wanted to watching from Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky. See, I can see some of this stuff, but I can't see that much. And so She decided she wanted to twerk on the stage. And Dominique was like, no, don't do it. She just met this guy and he was telling her to no, she was too drunk. She was like, I don't, she just yanked from him and she's going to twerk anyway. So, but before then, she was in her phone and she was saying in her phone, like, say for instance, this is my phone and I'm doing a live on my phone and I'm letting everybody see me and stuff. So she had bent over and he was trying to see what she was doing, or maybe he was doing something to her. So I'm giving you both versions, the version with Jasmine, what Jasmine says, and I'm giving you the version what Dominique says. So Jasmine apparently saying that he stuck his finger in her butt. Now, Dominique says that he was trying to help her because she was falling down or whatever. So everybody's looking at this, but she's in her phone and she's bent down and she's like, help me, help me, help me. So anyway, so some people thought they were together. Some people thought that he was raping her right then and there. And a lot of people took a lot of video of the situation. But to make a long story short, with trying to tell you guys the details of what happened, and thank you for the likes up, you guys. Um, and if I didn't see you come in when I put my glasses on, I'm gonna speak to you because I know I see somebody I hadn't seen. But to make a long story short, she went and got on stage, and they had a twerking contest. And I think she's like 26 years of age, and she twerked. And her dress went all the way up her waist, right next to her bra area. Anyway, yeah, her butt was out, everything was out, and she was twerking. She didn't win. Some bigger girl won because she had more, more ounce to the bounce. That's what they say. So, um, the other girl won the twerking contest, but she should have won. She was twerking it. Anyway, they party all through the night. He was buying her drinks all through the night. She said some things. She was hollering on the stage for Augusta, the guy I was telling you that came to do the concert. She was hollering, rape me, and she was just hollering that. And then Dominique had asked her something about the night, can they be together or something? And she said that she was taped saying that he could F her. So anyway, later on that night, she went her way, he went his way. Well, no, she got so sloppy drunk. I'm sorry, I'm leaving out the good part. She got so sloppy drunk, um, he had to pick her up and take her to the side and help her. But the other side of the story is some people say he took her into a closed area and continued to rape her. So, and they did not have cameras back there, but there was some lady that was back there that had seen the situation. Now, that's just a recap. If you don't know the story, you guys, I think I'm pretty sure that I covered a lot of it. Especially that's how I started doing these lives. So everybody's up to where we were at. Okay, so she leaves, and she supposedly has had some, a girl that she met online at the club named Junebug or Jitterbug or something, and then one was named, and I know I'm getting y'all all, don't even worry about the names yet. Vanna White, that was Junebug or whatever. Anyway, just to tell you guys the details, instead of her calling 911 or going to the hospital or getting checked, she drives all the way to Tennessee. I'm thinking she drove to Tennessee. She didn't even drive back to St. Louis. Now, here's the thing. She drove a 9-hour drive by herself from St. Louis to Atlanta by herself, went to the club with no panties on, got drunk. She doesn't even drink. They said that Dominique put something in her drink And so, and gave her the date drug or whatever. And so she passed all the police stations, the hospitals, and those things. But after someone said that they seen her live on Facebook, so they called the police and said somebody got raped on Facebook and you guys need to check it out. So the police went and looked up the Facebook page and seen what they seen, and they thought that there has been some criminal stuff going on, criminal activity going on. Somebody did get raped, and so they found Jasmine, and they asked her, you know, you were raped the other night, and she said, uh, yes, but she didn't want to do anything about it. She didn't. I mean, I don't know how that conversation went, so I really can't get off into that conversation. But they did locate her, and then they told her that she needs to go get herself checked out. So she went and got herself checked out, and while she was getting checked out, she says that yeah, some he raped her, but she didn't want to press charges against him. So she hired an attorney, a big time attorney. He's actually a billionaire. So she hires this attorney, a billionaire attorney, you guys. And you have a, oh, I do. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Oh, I do. So anyway, you guys, yeah, okay. Okay, sis. And so anyway, um, she she didn't want to press charges, but she wanted to sue. Yay! I know. She wanted to sue the opera club. So because the attorney that she hired, he actually was more interested in suing the opera club than to catch Dominique. So they didn't arrest Dominique at first, and so after they filed charges against the opera club, they went and arrested Dominique because the state picked up the charges. So now they've had the first hearing, and so when they were having the first hearing, you guys, and what I'm saying by the hearing is just you say you're guilty or not guilty, or the state can come in and say we don't want him to have bond because he's a threat to society, and that's what happened. And there's some people, a lot of people heard about the story, but some people were for Jasmine and some people were for Dominique. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys, even though, like I said, we can agree or disagree. I was more on the Dominique side. At first, I was on the Jasmine side, and then, I started wondering. I started seeing more and learning more of the situation. So then, I just felt like, okay, a lot of women was getting upset because they're like, how dare you, she's a woman, and if this happened to you. And I was like, it's not going to happen to me, honey, because I'm not finna drive 9 to 10 miles, I mean 10 hours, not miles, but 10 hours to go party with nobody else but myself, with no underwear on, and drinking drinks when I don't drink. And and so it's not going to happen to me. That, so don't say stuff like that. But I get it. Like, some people think that I'm insensitive to the situation, and trust and believe I'm not insensitive to the situation. And if you only knew my stories, I could tell you I'm the last person to be insensitive to somebody getting raped, because I've got my own story. I've got my own truth that, I may not share it, but yeah, I'll be the first person to want to believe you. Why? Because I know it happens. I know it happens. But one thing about it, it's almost like the Malia Davis case. There's some things that just not making sense. Okay? So when you're looking at cases and situations, um, you get angry with people when they falsify information, because when people really are getting hurt and getting raped and getting, you know, you know, killed or whatever, you've got these people that's sitting there like Jesse Smollett telling these lies, and people want to believe him because they like him or they know him or it's the same gender, or you know it's a woman, you know, and how dare you or whatever. But I'm just looking at the facts, and I'm looking at the evidence. So but this other woman comes in. Let me get back on the story. So this other woman comes into the equation. She says that she dated Dominique years before, and he had tried to, rape her by, giving her a drug in her drink. And so she shows some pants, a cat outfit, which was torn, and said that he tried to rape her, and somehow, anyway, like I said, you guys, I can't, there's not enough time in the day to try to really catch you up, but trust and believe I'm trying to give you the story without my opinion being involved in it. So now he's been in, and this man's never been to jail. This man doesn't do drugs. This man has custody of his kids. This man was taking care of his grandmother. This man owns his own home. This man, he was in the military, and so Jasmine, and I'm just putting that out there so you guys can know what type of man he was. So now I'm gonna tell you what type of female Jasmine was. Jasmine is a mother of, I don't know how many kids. I'm thinking it's like four, and I don't think she has custody of her kids. Jasmine's been, she was in a let me see, how can I say it? I guess she was in foster care when she was younger, and you know how St. Louis people are. St. Louis is a rough state to stay in. So she's in, and she's dating this guy, and his name is uh, Cornell, Cornell, and he's this rapper, and he just got out of prison, and she's pregnant by him. And so Jasmine, okay, I got to back up a little bit. I hope I'm not getting you guys mixed up. So Jasmine, the whole thing went viral. Thanks. Hey, how you doing? The whole situation went viral. And so this girl Jasmine couldn't go. I call her a girl. She's a lady. You guys, we're gonna give her respect. She couldn't go nowhere. It kind of got to her. They said she tried to take her life, and then we find out later on she didn't really try to take her life. But you guys, that's kind of where they're at. So what I wanted to share with you guys, which I'm gonna make a video. It won't be, but you guys are gonna hear it now. So because this story takes precedence, actually, like kind of right next to Malia's case. This is how uh, viral this case is. So she did a DNA test and everything, and they find there was no drugs in her system. Um, they went back, found some videos where she was kind of rehearsing the words, help me, and things. And so they're looking at if she made this up, trying to, because they made a sex tape. Her and Cornell made these tapes, and they're on something hub, Pud Hub, something hub, where they made you know, a video about being raped or something. Um, I said, just thank you. If you just joined in, thank you. I hope you guys hit that subscription button. Yes. So because You guys, I haven't got my studio right yet, but I'm trying. I got a light. I've got a desk. Um, it's kind of cold down there. But the Wi-Fi should be working down there. So hopefully this has been going on for a while and it's keeping me on. Normally it will shut me down in like 20 minutes. So this is still like a test, you guys. But we're hanging in there. We're going live. So anyway, you guys, she never did want to press charges against Dominique. And he's been in jail ever since. He has not got to see his kids and I don't know what else. But so now they got a new court date coming up. August the 2nd, a court date is coming up, and September. And so this is the nugget, you guys. And I told that recap because I knew a lot of people in the room didn't remember or didn't know what was going on. But the update is, and I just heard this. I heard it like maybe 20 minutes ago. I was talking to my sis on the phone, and I knew I had to come live or at least make a video and share this with the ones that do. And I will change the name of the title of this chat because I wanted to share with the people that has followed this story that Dominique has talked to a YouTuber, and I have the audio of what he has stated. And I'm going to share with you guys what he said so you don't have to wait for the video to come out. And I will put it out sometime today. But he's letting the people know that has believed in him and has supported him that he has not been lying, and the truth is coming out, and they've gotten a lot more evidence, and especially on the new woman that had came forward. Okay, so I was just offline a minute ago, you guys. I'm glad you guys didn't leave nowhere. It was oh, well, I resumed it. Is it still buffering, you guys? This is not going to work. I might just going to have to get that other phone to do. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Who else is in the chat room real quick, you guys? I want to say, okay, hey, D, Deborah, I see you in here. Okay, so you guys, it's still, thank you, Frank. Okay, so that is kind of how that story went. So you guys, these stories that thank you, Trish. That's my sister, you guys. So she has okay, I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to give my sister a shout out because I go to her channel every morning, and it's her time at 6:30. It's my time, it's 5:30 in the morning, but it's 6:30 for her. But she's a motivational speaker, you guys. And so she talks to people that, going through bad situations. She lifts you up. She's very knowledgeable. That's her work that she does outside of YouTube. She does that for a living. You guys, when I need just a lift up, I just sit back in her room. So I'm giving you shout out, sis, because you're doing a good job. And she'll just pick you up, and if you don't get picked up by then, just go there the next day, because she's there pretty much every day now. She's gonna be taking some days off and having some videos, but normally, every day she's pretty much there, and if she's not, the next day she will be there. So you guys make sure that you check her out, because she has been a very good motivational person in my life right now. And especially, I share with her things that I don't share with everyone, and I don't mind sharing some stuff, but I have noticed when I do share things with you guys, then some people come in and want to pick me apart. If I tell them what I do for a living, they want to say, oh, well, you can't even say that word right. Well, maybe I do got a speech impediment, but, that's still not going to stop me from coming on, and speaking what I believe is true, because that's what our problem is. If you shut everybody up from telling the truth, then the only thing you live in is a lie. And then you're gonna get mad because when you want somebody to believe you and trust you and stuff, you're gonna have all these liars around you. You're not gonna have nobody that's telling the truth because you done shut them down. And I just, if it's the truth, I'm gonna speak it. And like I said, normally when it's just my opinion, I'm gonna tell you it's my opinion. My opinion don't weigh a lot, but it can keep you out of a lot of trouble because I'm usually not wrong. Okay. So, and I just want you guys to be aware that, I don't discriminate color. No, I don't discriminate on color. I don't discriminate, if you Catholic, you know, um, if you Baptist or whatever. I am married. I'm not going to say too much about my marriage, but, we go to a Pentecostal church, and I'm not Pentecostal. I'll let you know another little secret. I'm not Pentecostal. And I'm not gonna be Pentecostal. I was raised one way, and that's what I know, and it helps me. And sometimes, if people that if you can get along with a person just because they don't believe what you believe, then you guys can do amazing things together. So I mean, we're gonna have ups and downs because he was raised one way and I was raised another. Because us Baptist people now, we can do some things and still be right there in the church yard, and we can come right on to church. Them Pentecostals, no, no, them holy rollers. You better not. You better not. So, and as you guys get to know me, I will allow other little secrets to come out about myself and my life and my husband and my kids and my grandkids. I will let you guys know, I'm a mother of three. I have two biological children and I have a adopted daughter, and I love her very much, and I don't see her any different, but I mean, she does know that she is adopted, and but I'm the only mother she knows, and I just love her. She's a good kid. So, I've been dealing with kids my whole entire life. I've taken care of other people's kids, bring them in my home when they parents done put them out and they trying to finish school. I've just let kids stay at my house, they've got nowhere to go. But you know what I tell them? There's rules. You have to abide by the rules. And the number one rule, go to school. Now, I'm not going to make you go to school. But if you don't, you won't be here long. Because, see, I don't need you to show my kids what not to do. So, you know. But all the kids that ever stayed at my home, none of them's in jail. They've got their own family. Yes, they got their own life. They got, they come over. They call me mama. The kids call me grandma, nana, whatever. I've got two grandkids. They both boys. So even though that I'm a woman, I've got a lot of brothers. I can't even count them, you guys. I'm the only girl. I've got lots of brothers. And when I say a lots of brothers, oh, I can have a football team. That's how many brothers I've got. So, yeah, I've got a lot of brothers. So I was very protected. I didn't get out there in the streets. I didn't get that. And that's a good thing I had all of these brothers, because I'm going to tell y'all this one story. Okay? Is that okay, you guys? I'm going to tell you this one story. So we lived on this street named, I won't say the name of the street. Well, I'll name some of the streets. We'll just call it Cotton. We was living on this street called Cotton. And there was these Mexicans that lived on the corner. And so I was probably maybe about 6 or 7. No. I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. And there was these Mexican family that lived on a corner. And they had a boy. His name was Ben, and they had another boy named George. Now George was cute. George was really cute. But like I said, I've been very protected my whole life. I never went nowhere without my brothers growing up because we all stair step up. If one was 10, we got 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116. And I'm going to tell you guys, it keeps going. So we always had somebody to play with. We didn't have to play with nobody else. So anyway, Cotton, when we stayed on Cotton, my brothers and I was like, we're going down to the corner Phillips station and around the corner, and I said okay. And I never knew about all this stuff that kids get into and um, sex and all that, you know. So I'm running behind my brothers and stuff, and they done left me, and I'm trying to keep up with them, and so we get where these cars. It's a whole bunch of cars in the parking lot at this gas station, and so George comes around the corner, and George is like, "Hey, lay down." You guys, George's like, "Lay down," and I'm like, "What? Lay down?" I don't know what he talking about. I had no clue what this cat was talking about. Okay? I had no clue. So George was like, just lay down and I'll get on top of you. So anyway, you guys, I didn't do it because I don't even know what he was talking about. I've never been around stuff like that before. So, you know, I ran on into the filling station where my brothers were at. We got the candy and we ran back home. So on the way home, George told my baby brother, which is 1 year older than me, he told him, he was like, yeah. No. George was like, George told my baby brother that, yeah, I really dig your sister. I really like your sister. So Ben, George's brother, Ben was back home with my other brother, and my third to the youngest brother, he told him, he was like, my brother George said he gonna get some from your sister tonight. And my brother said, what? He said, my brother George said he gonna get some from your sister tonight. So when we walked in the house from going over to the corner filling station, my mother, I got the beating in my life. And I don't even know why I got whooped. She said, what did you do? What did you do with that boy? I said, do what with what boy? And I was wondering, what, I didn't hide him. Is he in my pocket? What are you talking about? I didn't have a clue. Sometimes you got whoopings and didn't even know what you got a whooping for. When I found out, I was so mad. I told my mom, I said, Mama, you whooped me because of something that they said. She said, did he touch you? I said, no. He told me to lay down, but I got a whooping for it anyway. So I knew that was something not to do. But back then, you get whoopings for, you don't, sometimes you got to go pick your own switch sometimes, you know. That's the hard thing to do. We would go pick a switch and kind of break it a little bit, so, you know, Big Mama would have to go get another switch or something. But, you know, my mama was a housewife. She didn't work, so, you know, she just handled all these kids, and she was a good parent. But you guys, life, you know, sometimes we look at our life, and I want to share this with you, and we think that giving more to our kids now is better. And now looking at it, you know, hindsight 2020, I don't think that was the right decision. I think we should have stuck with how we were raised, you know, because I was just talking to my aunt. I actually even recorded it. I told my aunt, I said, I told my auntie, yeah, yeah. I told my auntie, I said, these kids, you know, we're giving them cell phones at the age of 5 and 4, you know, and they know how to work them. That's the crazy part. They know how to work them. So these kids now, you can't tell them nothing. They wanna video everything in your house, and not everybody needs to know what goes on in your house. And that's what gets a lot of people in trouble. And then these kids, they're doing stuff on these phones that they need not to. And how are you going to share with them not to, get in front of these cameras and take off your clothes and do these dances and stuff because they're seeing everybody else doing it. I mean, everybody on TV doing it, so now they're doing it. And then, now you got this 13, 14, 15-year-old hot mess. And I'm just saying, I'm going to look at some of these comments. Oh, yeah, Nay in the house, Dre in the house. So, you guys, I know these glasses, to be honest with you, these are not even my prescription, but I can see better in them. Old school is the best school for raising kiddos. Yep. Deborah Lewis is in here. You guys meet and greet each other. And I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, I didn't give y'all that. Yes, I did. I told you that Dominique, I'm getting off. Dominique was sharing with the people that he's coming up for trial or whatever, and he wanted the people that was supporting him to come out and they know what day that he was going to be in trial so that you guys can be there to kind of support him. And I am going to make a video about it because I do know, like I said, I first started making these videos just because of that case. I just felt some kind of way about it. And let me see. And hey, Trevor's in the house, you guys. And I'm glad you came in. Everybody knows, when you come into someone's house, you say, hello, hi, how are you, or whatever. I have to do this every day because I have to go to somebody's house every day to get my work and get my work done or whatever. Even if it's people I don't know, we speak to each other, and in that way, we can grow. And you guys, I'm telling you, I've never seen a channel, period, grow so fast. Just on the 9th, and I'm just sharing this with you and I know this for a fact because my birthday was July the 10th. Just on the 9th of July, we had 1,000 subscribers. We have almost 2,000. We got 1,800. So you guys, I've been pushing those videos out. I've been asking for subscribers. I've been, telling people to comment down below. I've been telling people click thumbs up and everything. And I guarantee you, as we grow, the commentary that I give you guys are going to have to grow too. I'm going to have to get better. So I'm getting better at talking. And, but it's kind of weird because I feel like, see, my husband's calling me and I can't take it. Sorry, baby. Not right now. He don't want nothing. I'm telling you. He probably on the live looking. I don't know. If he comes in here, I'll let you guys know. That means I gotta go. He probably wondering what he gonna eat tonight. Cause see, I don't cook that much, but I do like to cook certain things like new stuff. So I know how to cook, but that's just not my cup of tea to cook. But I'll cook. I'm learning. Just like I said, you guys, anything that is worth your time, invest in it. Do the best that you can. And I'm going to tell you something, that's in the word. You're going to run a race, run a good one, okay? Okay? And I share things with you guys like that because it helps if everybody stays on a positive flow. Not everything's going to be good all the time. And it ain't going to go your way all the time. But, hey, take the good and run with it and be blessed because, tomorrow's not promised. So, And I don't want to get into that because I've got some things going on with my family, and we don't know this and that, and it is what it is, and I tell people all the time, we like, I still kind of suffer losing my mother and my brother. Well, I've got two brothers that I've lost, and I still got a pack of brothers left, you guys. I still got a whole bunch of them. Matter of fact, when I got married, one of my brothers had to give me away because my dad is in Ohio. But he told my husband, he was like, I'm just right down the street, partner, and I will come and get you if you know what happened. I'm like, who does that? I'm a grown woman. I am a grown woman. Don't do that. And my husband was like, I pack mines too, buddy. So they let men do that. They let each other know that she's not alone. And so I wasn't gonna step and tell my brother, hey, back off, because I hear my husband coming in the door. So yeah, I think he's coming. Anyway, you guys. Oh, he's calling me again. Oh, I can't answer him. He's calling me. Okay, you guys, I guess I'm going to get off of here because once he calls me twice, he probably don't want anything. But I just wanted to see if this is going to work. And like I said, treat people the way you want to be treated. So I will talk to you guys later. And you guys gonna show up the next time we go live? I like to see some yeses, some thumbs ups or something. Thumbs up. Let me see. Yes. Okay, sis, call me later. Thank you, Frank. Okay, Jody. Jody was in there. Oh, my wife won't let me cook. Well, Jody, well, see you on the next slide. Yes, yes. Thumbs up. Yes. Because I don't want to sit here by myself. My lips all chapped and everything. So, okay, you guys. I will have that other phone the next time we go live. I promise you that. If I don't do nothing else, I will have that other phone. So you guys be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.